Cedar Fair is one of the most stable amusement park chains in the whole world. Cedar Fair makes very tactical investments and they usually are very successful. Today I'll be sharing my predictions for Cedar Fair and how I think Cedar Fair might be taking a different approach to develop and improve their parks. Before I make any predictions, let's take a look at the coaster additions for the chain over the last 5 years. In 2016, Valravn, a B&M dive coaster, went to Cedar Point. In 2017, Kings Island got Mystic Timbers, a GCI wooden coaster. They added 4 new coasters in 2018. Steel Vengeance went to Cedar Point, which was an RMC hybrid coaster. Twisted Timbers, another RMC hybrid, went to Kings Dominion as well. California's Great America got Railblazer and RMC Raptor, and Knott's Berry Farm got Hang Time, a Gersoller Infinity coaster. In 2019, Canada's Wonderland got a B&M dive coaster, and Carowinds got Copperhead Strike. Finally, in 2020, Kings Island got Orion, a B&M Giga coaster. You can probably see a common pattern over the last 5 years. Cedar Fair tends to add 1 or 2 expensive coasters to a bigger park. Parks like Dorney Park, Worlds of Fun, and Valley Fair haven't gotten anything big in a while. However, I think this will change over the next few years, and I'll explain why through my predictions. First, I'd like to talk about the parks I believe will be receiving roller coasters in 2021. The first park to be receiving a coaster will be Kings Dominion. After Crypt was removed, it was suspected that a thrill coaster to keep Kings Dominion's fans happy, as it might take a while to get Volcano's replacement. It looks like they will be receiving a S&S 4D free spin. This coaster would be a cheap addition to the park and help to bring in some minimal crowds. The other coaster in the chain will likely be going to Dorney Park, as plans for a Gravity Group wooden coaster were leaked. The coaster is said to be very similar to Switchback, which won't cost the chain too much. I don't see the chain getting any more coasters besides these two because of the loss of revenue due to the current situation in the world right now. As for the rest of the chain, I don't see a whole lot coming. Most of the big parks aren't due for a coaster yet, and it's unlikely we'll see a smaller park other than Dorney get a coaster. I think Cedar Point will get some investments for the 2021 celebration for their anniversary, but other than that, I can't really see anything other than water park additions and small flat rides for the rest of the chain. What does this mean? Cedar Fair's plans for the 2021 season are pretty much set in stone. This year will be pretty weird, but after 2021, I think Cedar Fair will show their new approach. Their new CEO, Richard Zimmerman, has expressed interest in improving medium and smaller parks of the chain. 2021 will probably be the first year he actually has any big say in what the parks will be getting, because he took over in 2018 where the plans for the next 2 years were locked in. I believe that we will see more smaller investments made into the chain for smaller parks. With this new strategy, Cedar Fair can add cheaper coasters like RMCs, smaller wooden coasters, and free spins and things of that nature to the smaller parks and get a good return on investment. I'd expect Dorney Park, Worlds of Fun, and Kings Dominion to get much needed additions to help strengthen their attendance numbers for low cost. I still fully expect that parks like Cedar Point, Kings Island, and Carowinds to continue to get major attractions every so often like B&Ms. I am also predicting that California's Great America will continue to grow. Knott's Berry Farm is kind of at a standstill because they don't have much space, so it'll be at least another few years before they get anything major. This should also help Canada's Wonderland, as they will likely continue to be the test site to test out these new attractions that Cedar Fair wants to install. I think that they'll probably continue to remove old coasters, especially at Wonderland, because they need a lot of space. As for Valley Fair and Michigan's Adventure, I'm not too sure what the chain will do with them. I could see those parks getting a smaller coaster or improvements to at least get them some stuff that will keep them relevant. I think if the chain goes down this path I am predicting, they will see better all-around success and the enthusiasts will be pleased. I think the chain should alternate between giving bigger parks attractions and the smaller parks rides they need to improve. I think Cedar Fair may have the best future out of any North American chain. They keep their parks up to high standards that provide great experiences. They've struggled to spread the sugar over the last 10 years or so, but I think that's going to change. I think 2021 will begin to change how we view Cedar Fair as a company. Those are my predictions for Cedar Fair in 2021 and beyond. Do you agree with me? Do you have any thoughts on them? Post all those thoughts down below in the comments. If you enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video.